let's get into this.
So it looks
I wonder who's playing.
we got Falln Phoenix,
Okay.
San Diego residents, no strangers to being on SoCal PR. Very, very good talent. And I think that's Teb, and I'm not sure who his partner is at the moment.
Yeah, we can.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So yeah, Falln Phoenix, Falln uses Rosa, obviously. He told me that he might go either Zero Suit or Robin if it doesn't work out.
Cool.
And then Phoenix is going to use Sonic because he's like the premier Sonic main in
Sonic
SoCal.
boys. Oh my goodness, Sonic boys, guys.
Yeah. Sonic in doubles actually does pretty well on his own, but we'll get right into it after we watch a little bit.
So yeah, they only have one name for each other. Did they mess up? Yeah, looks like the streamer is looking at that. Either way, starting off on Battlefield, we have Mario and Olimar. I have not seen that team together once ever.
Mario does pretty well in doubles. We've seen Zenyu do very, very well with like whoever partner he has.
And not only that, but it's Zenyu. Zenyu is an incredible player, recently beating Ala over at, I believe, I think that was Evo. I don't remember, I'm not too sure.
CEO.
CEO, thank you. There you
But
go.
anyway, this is Teb playing Mario. He's definitely no one to be slept on either. Very, very good player. He's actually beaten Phoenix in singles at our local when he was visiting. So let's see if Phoenix can get a run back here.
Alright, so far going back and forth, it looks like blue team has more of the stage control than the red team does, but it's really hard to tell because they're going back and forth, and he dunking straight into hell with that F air. Oh my goodness.
And for some reason, Falln seems to be going Palutena. I'm not so sure. I don't know if that's well practiced at all, but I know Palutena does pretty well in doubles because her grabs are pretty predictable to see where they're going to go and things like that. So maybe they can figure out something later in this match. But
oh my,
another dunk!
Teb, you need to chill. Oh my goodness. Dunkin' Donuts out here, guys.
That is two clean stocks off of Falln.
Palutena is from heaven, but she's getting sent straight to hell with those dunks. Oh my goodness, guys.
All right, okay, Falln, please do not jump onto stage this last stock, please. This is going to look really bad for you if you can keep doing that.
Okay, so far our Sonic player here having very good coverage of this Mario. Really trying to apply pressure. I think, okay, the spring not going to be hitting Mario. I was going to say that might be getting Mario off stage.
Yeah. He was fishing for that back air too, but Teb had really good awareness and drifted away very, very slightly and was able to escape that edge guard. And the longer you can stock tank, the longer you can keep the lead, that's vital in doubles.
And as you were saying there, Sonic really looking for that bear to cover the recovery that Mario has. Mario having such a linear recovery, something that you can exploit really well because it's so narrow, and it's something that really, if you have the move for it, you can get it. You can cover him. So.
Right. All right. So both Phoenix and Falln are a little bit in a tight spot, but they're looking like they're cleaning up the stocks pretty well right now.
Yes, sir, they are. And one thing to acknowledge, Mario barely losing his first stock, guys. So if you were to think that red team was down, he just lost his stock. So. Stream just went a little crazy there. Okay, we're okay. We're back. We're good.
And Falln got an up air on Soulimar, so that up air does crazy damage and knockback. So it's really, really vital in doubles. But
S-Mash straight to the face. Gonna be getting rid of Palutena. Of course, gonna be taking that stock to accompany his teammate once more. Can't leave him hanging there.
Yeah, and Phoenix is in off-stage situation. Is looking really bad right now.
Yo, and Teb throwing out these spares. He wants to completely end Palutena's career, man. 2 dunks already. If he gets 3.
Yeah, it would be kind of bad for Falln. If he, judging by this performance right now, though, I'm gonna expect a Rosa coming out right now.
I totally agree with you, man. He right here, assuming that his Palutena would do him justice, but it doesn't really look like it. So we're gonna be getting a mad Falln after this match, and mad Falln equals a mean Rosalina. Something that most of us we don't want to see.
That was kind of a rough 2v1 because I feel like Falln didn't get much data out of that either. I feel like when you're in a 2v1 situation, it's not much about making the comeback as it is getting the data and seeing like what they look for in the 2v1 situation. And so Falln wasn't able to get much out of that because he got a KO pretty early. So let's see how they make the adjustments on this next round.
Alrighty, stage switch onto Dreamland. Predictable stage switch. Why? Rosalina has those up airs. Up airs are nothing to mess with, going against Rosalina. So Dreamland being such a low ceiling, something that you really need to avoid and be very aware of.
Additionally, Sonic has the spring stuff, and so you can get some really dangerous ladders with Rosa Sonic. Another thing to watch out for is that Sonic on his down throw causes tech chase situations, and so if they don't tech, or you can predict which way they're going to tech then. Just a
Rosa.
free up smash of
Yes,
Rosa.
exactly. Yes, sir.
Yeah, already now you can see that they're doing a lot better with Rosa because Teb is in a little bit of a deficit right now, but still relatively even.
Oh my goodness! And as you said, man, as you said, these two characters being able to build on each other like a ladder, that's very unfortunate. As I was analyzing that little situation, Olimar is killing off his own teammate, or excuse me, Mario is killing off his own teammate.
Yeah, it's very rare to see the up B kill, and that's probably the worst time you could have seen it.
Yes, it really is. All right, so red team focusing on Rosalina at the moment. Not letting him come back on stage.
Yeah.
So much pressure being applied on Olimar, and the up smash is back to back.
Yeah, with Rosalina, you have to pretty much capitalize whenever they're in an edge guard situation because the up B doesn't have a hitbox. So then, if you get 2v1 on edge guard, then it's pretty much a free stock.
You're totally right on it. You cover, roll, you get up the aerial, and goodness.
Oh man.
Yeah, this is definitely a stage that you don't want to mess with when it comes to Sonic and Rosalina.
Falln doing a lot of work with those up airs, just getting all the kills, and he's tanking too. He hasn't lost a single stock yet.
Yeah, and one thing to also acknowledge, how you're saying that he's been a stock tank. I just noticed right now when Rosalina was getting knocked off stage, Sonic, his own teammate, was able to be aware of that and still cover his own teammate so he doesn't get punished.
All right. Soulimar safely makes it back on, and we have a little bit of a 1v1 going on right now.
Ooh, a lot of stuff going on there, but
weird angle, but Falln missed the tech and dies off the side.
Yeah, that's the main thing you guys want to know in that situation. He dies. So.
And Soulimar, he's at 143. I'm expecting Falln's kind of trying to fish, or Phoenix, or someone's got to take that stock soon because Olimar with 2 purple Pikmin, very, very scary.
Oh yeah, those are the main damage dealers. Those are 2 Pikmin that pick off stocks primarily for Olimar, so you do need to be aware of that. And that's something that's important in any matchup with Olimar. You need to be aware of the Pikmin because of what they do. So one wrong move and you can be taken out because of the color.
Yeah. So we see Teb just trying to defend Soulimar there on the edge guard, but it doesn't matter because Falln gets an up smash off of that ledge get up. And so this is looking pretty much in Falln and Phoenix's favor right now.
Might be that switch. That character switch that Falln decided to go for, which makes sense. His power team is not working, and right now, as we can see, it's benefiting him so well now. I mean, it's his main. He knows Rosalina best. So he knows the options a lot better than anyways, is Phoenix going to be getting that kill? No, he's not.
And
he
himself is going to get killed. I didn't catch it. I don't know who hit him.
He went for the up B, and then he dropped that fair. And I was like, okay, he's going to just flow back down, get back into the game. What happened there?
I think Teb might have thrown up an up air. I'm not too sure, though.
But it had to be.
And then
great move from Teb, covering that ledge option. Someone screaming some pretty bad words off stage, but
esports people. Anyway, so Sonic in the 2v1 is not that bad because he can spring out of most situations, and the spin dash has invincibility on the hop. So he can get out of some pretty tight situations, but the problem here is going to be trying to get the kill off of Teb and then taking care of Soulimar because he's at a pretty bad deficit right now.
He went for that hard read. That would be probably taking the stock, but
yeah, he was trying to cover the roll back option, but nobody was covering roll forward. So
yeah, so far he's going for the reads, no doubt, but they're not working for Teb. And every time he misses, he's giving him an opportunity to rack up more damage on Soulimar.
They just need one good conversion off of Phoenix, but Phoenix!
Oh, and that's going to be the stock. It's a one-on-one, guys.
Okay.
Just like that, Phoenix coming right back. What's going to happen?
No, okay.
That shouldn't be stock. Yeah,
no,
shouldn't be stock.
But this is a pretty bad situation.
You know what? This reminds me of Paragon. Did you watch that? Ally going against 6WX.
Oh, okay.
Back throw. I was going to bring it up that in Paragon of last year, what happened was that Ally went against 6WX, I believe, and 6WX went for the same option there. He went up B and went for that up air. But what Ally did was right when he was there,
he did the B reverse up B, right?
Yeah, and he killed him at 0%.
Yeah, he didn't even take any % off of that.
Yeah.
He was still at 0 when he died, and then Ally just did his little nod.
Either his nod or he shakes his head like, I wasn't happy with that. Like,
yeah, exactly.
Nah, man, nah. I didn't deserve that.
Let's see if Falln and Phoenix can make a couple more adjustments to take the game, because that was pretty scary comeback coming from Teb and Soulimar. If he hadn't gotten that spring kill, that would have been...
I agree. But you know what was really risky, though? That game could have honestly went sour, because Teb was going for so many reads at the end just trying to get the stock.
Right.
So it was a little risky. He had damage that he could have gotten, you know, right there and then, but unfortunately he didn't. Either way, right into light lag.
Interesting. I think the main thing would be is that you kind of have to be good with Rosalina's angles to recover well, but Falln is the top player, so I feel like he's not going to fall for that stuff, but we'll see.
Yeah, you know what? It's Jank, and when you're in the heat of the moment, you're just trying to get back on ledge to help your teammate, to help your teammate. Things might happen, you know, and you might just mess up. So, good stage.
That was a bad down smash from Teb, setting Soulimar in a really bad position right now.
Yeah, Falln not looking to give Olimar any space to breathe, but has to get out of that situation there. Mario was on Falln.
Really, really good awareness from Ted to save his partner there. That's Isaiah, the best team's partner himself, said that stock tanking is probably the most important thing in this game for doubles.
Tab waiting for that spot dodge. He charges up smash. Couldn't get anything off of that, and because of that, transitions right into a stock loss. Very unfortunate. He tagged and yo.
Okay. I guess I was wrong. I guess Falln fell for that Lilat angle.
And that's exactly what I was saying. When you're just trying to get back on stage, when something like that happens, and you just want to get right back into the action, you might mess up.
No, that's
and
true,
that's exactly what happened. You saw the stage tech from Soulimar. He tried to get back punished, and loses the stock himself.
Yeah, but Soulimar is at a very high percent, so pretty much any move from Rosa, like up smash or up air, is going to be able to kill. So it's just a matter of Teb letting him get to them, because he's putting up a really good wall to defend Soulimar right now, letting him like get the pick that he wants.
Yo, and Teb being a master of reads, this guy really getting so much out of what he's trying to get.
Ooh, and that was a bad up smash, and that's going to take out Phoenix too. This is looking really, really bad for our SoCal heroes right now.
Up smash going to be taking stock the first off, mind you, from Soulimar.
Yeah, this is they're gonna have to make a really, really big comeback right now. If they got to do a couple of good ladders and then do that again, basically, to try and win this game.
That is out, and you know, something that you do want to keep in mind. Falln might have 2 stocks right now. You know, but because of the counter stage bit, he lost that stock.
That is true. That is
so
true.
Such a great move on Red Team to make that switch. And, you know, it's we're not gonna be stock. No, it's not.
Back air, purple Pikmin, and I think Soulimar just taunted there. They're feeling themselves right now, and Phoenix is gonna have to make a wild comeback right now.
Yeah, well, you know what? One thing that's good to know is that Sonic can really avoid characters at will if he wants to. He can do this right here. He can spam that spin dash and then just jump out of it whenever he feels like he needs to, and he can avoid his opponent because of it. So I don't think he's gonna have a lot of trouble, but still, nonetheless, it's 2-on-1, right? So he's still gonna have trouble. But
talk about the stock of your career right now if you are able to make this comeback, but I don't think these two are gonna let that happen. Look at them just covering all the options possible, and like whatever Phoenix does, he's gonna get hit by something. It's looking really, really rough right now.
Good falling from Teb to punish accordingly from Phoenix's spin dash. That's going to be a stock. I thought it was going to be a dunk, man. But never mind. Hitting the side of the stage, going left, right into his own deck.
Yeah, got sent on the weird angle, but there was no hope for Phoenix on that, pretty much.
I know Fallon's not too happy about that.
Yeah.
You know, going Palutena, thinking things are going to work out for him. You know, it wasn't his main. And then once he goes his main, things just go downhill. He gets janked out by Lila, and that's never something that you want to have happen to you. So
if he went
so unfortunate.
Yeah.
Oh my
if he went Rosalina the first
So
game, I think that he could have made better adjustments and better adaptations, but instead he had to spend the second game adapting with Rosalina instead, and so that led him in a disadvantageous position. So